Hey, good evening, Map here, Map Investments, bringing you another video today with the stock market news and trades. Bad day for today for me. Winning streak came to an end. Wah wah wah. It was down 1.25% in the account. Had 34 fills. Um, the big noise today was Bitcoin. We could take a look at the chart here. That's the oil chart. Look at the futures, and we could see that during the day it was about under 20K, and then we got a rally to 20 and a half, and we got sold off to 16,835 in the futures market. Right now, we're at 18,430. Um, there's news that FTX token plunges more than 80% on Binance deal, wiping out 2 billion. So there's some news with these exchanges, and it's causing volatility in Bitcoin. I did a put, luckily I closed my Beto yesterday. Uh, Beto was down on the day today, and I did another play in there. Um, 38 days out for a bounce back. Let's see what happens. Um, so let's get into the futures. The 10-year came down to 4.12 like I was imagining. I closed down my my micro 10Y this position for a small profit. Um, I got a couple hedges um, on with the S&P and the Nasdaq, very small, the micros, to balance out the portfolio. Um, to see what happens. We have the midterm elections, and we'll see what happens as the night transpires. The dollar, I think, was down on the day. The dollar was down almost half a percentage point to 109.61. S&P finished finished. S&P was up for the most part all of the day, and it came back down to basically negative territory. Ended up 21, more than half a percent. Dow Jones up 1%. Nasdaq half a percent. Small caps under some pretty just flat, and the VIX, being that the market finished up, the VIX was up 5%, which is a telltale. Uh, Gold, big day for gold. I don't know if Bitcoin money was coming into gold, but you can see big move in the precious metal, which I love, along with silver. Very correlated chart, if you can see here, same thing. And I was saying in my video yesterday that it was showing some strength, and it would not get down to 2060. It just wouldn't go down to, and especially 2050. Um, I'm long silver and gold all the time. I love it. Um, I like the precious metal, the physical stuff too. Gold sold off today. We had a big sell off on gold, down to 88 bucks a barrel, but I still believe the energy sector is strong, um, with SPRs at 40-year lows, and I think prices are heading higher, and there's a lot of chatter on diesel crisis coming to a neighborhood near you in the near future here. Copper had a so-so day. Let me see if it says it here. Uh, Not much with the copper. These are the after hours. It was up a little bit during the day. Uh, Cattle 152, not much. Feeders flat. Hogs flat. Um, we talked about the indexes. Natural gas. Natural gas was down big again today to $6 almost. I did a put credit spread in. I don't like messing with these futures because they're very volatile and they require a big uh, margin. On the big contract, you need 9,900. On the QG, you need 2,500. I rather just mess with the UN. Um, a put credit spread 38 days out, which mimics, the natural gas movement. You can see it was down. 7% today. Palladium and platinum, pretty quiet right now, flat. The VIX was up in the regular hour to 26. The grains, wheat was down to 828. Soybeans hanging in there, and corn at an ugly number. Uh, I don't even want to say it. They open at 8. So that's it pretty much for the futures. Um, let me see if IBD, I'm sure IBD still has the market under pressure. I don't think they would change that assumption. Uptrend under pressure. And after in the aftermarket, I think we saw Disney down big. Affirm was down. Upstart was down. 23% on Upstart, 8% on Disney. Affirm 17. Bitcoin down 9. AMC was up 2, and Lucid was down 14. So the carnage continues in all sectors. Um, on the trade front, I had 34 fills, and I'll go through them. Shorted Groupon, shorted IGT, went long MDT Medtronics, went long Goldfield, went long Coinbase, went long Beetle. Obviously, as a bounce in the cryptos. I am not a long-term believer in the cryptos. That's just me. I rather play them this way, and I'm a holder and investor in precious metals, gold and silver. Now I don't have a lot of exposures to miners, but miners were rocking today, and they're very undervalued, very undervalued. Closed out the 10-year, like I mentioned, shorted Grow. They do like hydroponics and stuff like that. Shorted coals, shorted hymns, went long natural gas, shorted Norwegian, went long Trip, closed Google for 50, closed Kellogg's for 50, went long Riot, did a broken wing butterfly and Baba, rolled Lyft because it just burned me to the downside and it expired this this Friday. So I rolled it and collected another credit out to December. Went long gold, went long Tesla, closed FCX, uh, closed another gold position, and I reopened another one. Uh, these are futures that I sold for hedges. Closed SQM, which I have been rolling for a while for basically a small gain, basically covered commissions. Bought 200 more shares of OBE on big down day, and they had good earnings. Closed Mosaic for 50%, SLB for 50%, Micron for 50%, Qualcomm for 50%, and I closed these copper, small caps, and mass future for small gains. Overall, down 1.25% of the portfolio. That's okay. I've had a rocking month. Um, and we can see the futures are green right now. And the story of the day, I think we need to continue to watch. There should be some gyrations tonight as the elections and the results come in, and we know more of what's going on with the House and the Senate. But the big news of the day is what's going on with Bitcoin. There was some big gyrations, big low levels hit here, and one to watch closely. Um, might do more videos as the night transpires, but if not, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Stay safe. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye bye. Good night.